Someone just tell me where to begin. I accidentally broke this the first time I took it apart. Just too much strength. So with these things, like, you gotta be careful, you gotta be gentle. I just went too hard on it. First, I have to take out all these screws, the mat right here, and then I gotta take that out, and all this screws, okay? All of this. So basically, every black part in this car, you just take it out a little bit, but you don't have to fully remove it. Not on the doors, but on the between the doors, and then the handles up there, gonna take those off as well. After that, then you remove this top part down. But first, there's a lot of screws you gotta do. This part right here is a little bit tricky. So let me zoom in right here for you, right here. You're gonna need a flat head. It's just a flat head. On the top, you kind of just pinch it out and it'll pop out. Go nice and slow and it'll pop out just like that. And what's holding it together is just these things. Just push it back in to lock it, but you kind of just wanna nail it out. And you need to remove that screw. Same thing on that side as well. On the back, to remove these, you have spacer there and a little thing there. Once you take those out, the whole thing just pops right off. After that, just pop this out. You need a little bit of a force, but don't go too hard, you might break something. Since this side has a light, just make sure you unplug it, just so you don't accidentally pull and mess up something. So that's gonna be there. Just don't forget to put that back on, or else your light is not gonna work. Looks like we've done this back part so far. Time to move on. Also, make sure you have a Ziploc bag, because you do not want to lose anything. It would suck. Good thing I'm at my homie's shop, so I have this magnet thing that I can just pick up a screw if it falls through. If you guys don't have one, then just grab a magnet at home, just in case you drop a screw. Got this other piece out, and then now this kind of just pops out. I don't need it to go out all the way because I'm trying to remove the top. This bottom part, as long as it pops out there, I can get this top to start moving out. You gotta pull out this rubber part first, so then you can get to the clip. And then you have this right here. It basically goes through the clip and you just pop out super easy. Because then you can just reach in there and then you can just find the clips and just pop those part out. That's it. Super easy. I'm gonna go to the back.
There you go.
Then
there's one more right here, but you can just pull it out.
Oh, right there.
No.
Take out this handle right here. It's pretty simple. You see these two holes on each side. So there's one on this side and there's one on this side. And all you have to do is just use a tiny small flathead. Put it in. Don't pull it. Just tiny twist on both sides. And then once it unlocks, you grab like something plastic and kind of pull it out the rest of the way. Makes things easier using plastic so you don't break it or scratch it, because a flathead's pretty sharp. In and twist. Once you do one side, just do the other side the same. You don't have to hold the handlebar down, but I find it easier to hold it down. And then after that, you just remove this. Here, just push a little bit of pressure and then the whole thing comes out. Now you got 2 done. You need 2 more and then you're done with those. Make sure you keep those parts safe, or else you're gonna regret it. Ziploc bag. All right, I got all 4 handles done. you got to do all 4 handles. Keep them safe. They're all the same method of taking them out, so they're pretty easy. The first one was really hard because when you put the screwdriver in, you feel like you put it in, but you actually got to put it in a little bit deeper. You'll see the flathead kind of like more in there. When you twist, you'll feel it. If you feel like it's loose, you're not in far enough. The first one is hard just because you don't know what you're expecting, but after that, man, this thing is easy. Super easy to do. Just a lot of stuff to take out, just a lot of stuff to get done. So a lot more stuff to go. I hope you guys are still following me. Have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comment below. For this part right here, all you do is just pop it up. I'm gonna try to do it with one hand, but yeah, it's just pressure. Just pop it up just like that, okay? Because what you're trying to do is get this out, and so you can get this out, because you need to access the top. And that's the biggest point, the top part. So you don't necessarily have to remove this completely, but you have to unlock it to get to that. After that, you can actually remove this plastic rubber weather seal, but it's up to you. You can remove it all the way or remove it halfway, just like that. And on this side, it's pretty much the same. This thing pops right up. Watch. Just one hand, see? I'm just doing it with one hand, and it's just that simple right there. Put your finger in. This is what it looks like. So you can remove that. You can take this completely off because you need to. Okay? You can take it completely off or just let it hang halfway. That's up to you. Here, this thing pops a little bit off here. On the end right here, if you guys look extremely closely, I'm gonna see if I can raise up the ISO to show you guys. Right here, you can see that there's that spot that you need to use this tool. With something like this, you gotta be nice and easy. Don't push it too hard, don't try too much, or else you might break something and it's gonna be really bad. Because then your door handle is gonna be all loose. Gotta do the other side. The black part on the bottom of between the doors, there's only 4 of those, and you just need to take 4 of those out. And after that, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna move the seat up a little bit. See, I took 4 of them out, and then this thing just kind of just pops out. There's actually one more in the bottom. Let me show you. Right here. That's it. Super light, easy. Now this whole thing just goes out, just like that. It's exposed. Now we're gonna work at the top just to get that out. For this, you're gonna need to get your flathead again on this SRS airbag right here. Put your flathead in there nice and tight, and then move it out a little bit. Not too hard. And then this little piece comes off. Put it somewhere safe. I can see that I need another one right there. Is a screw on the bottom. You got to take that out, and then on top, like I said, use this to remove that pink slot right there. You'll see it. And then this is a little bit tricky because this slot right here, you got to put the seat belt through that slot to take it out. So you got to twist it to the left and then twist it back to the right just to get it through, because this actually doesn't remove. It goes through the seat belt, as you can see. And then you just leave it there. Don't worry about it, but it does need to be in there. Like, yeah, it's a little bit different in the back, kind of a little bit. Now this part's up. You got to remove the mirrors, those, and then we're moving on up. To remove this right here, it's pretty easy. There's 2 slots right here, a flathead. You push it in, just a tiny bit of pressure, tiny bit, okay, not too much. You can see that I barely put it, and then you got to hold on to it, because you let go, it pops back in. And then you just go on the other side and do the exact same thing, and then the whole thing just comes out. Look, see, I let go a little bit and it popped back in. So just make sure you don't let go, just like that. And the inside just looks like this. It's pretty simple, huh? Easy. Now we got to remove this. All right, I just want to show you guys what it looks like right there. Okay, it comes off like this, and it goes in like that. And on the back of it has these 2 notches right here. You see them? There. You see these two notches? That's where you use the flathead and push them in, and they should pop out. So they're at that corner right there. I think I should show you guys that way, it's better. And then there's a screw, 2 screws right there. Just take out and then pull, twist, and it'll come right off, just like that side. And then you have to unplug the plug right there. So just make sure you unplug that too. Don't make the same mistake I did. This is what I did. I pulled it and it broke off a little piece. It's supposed to look like that, just like on this side. This hook piece right there is what I broke. Remember that just use a flathead and push this hook piece in and it should come out. Not like that. Damn it. I knew it. I knew I was gonna break something. Next part we gotta do is remove these 3. See that? I wanted to test out how to do these first before I do this one for you guys, so I don't look like a fool. All right, let's show you guys what it looks like so you can see it and then kind of understand how to do it. Okay, it looks like this. You see this? It comes in 2 pieces. So there's a plastic and there's the brown spot you see. So all you have to do is put this tool into the first layer only, not the white one, or else it's not gonna happen. And you don't wanna dirty your fabric, put tape right in between. So remember, just pull the fabric, pull the brown part down, stick this right in the middle, and just pull down. You see how it's separate? Boom, like that. That's how you do it. After that, this whole piece comes down, and you can access the roof rack already, so you really don't have to remove the rest. All right, you guys, in all the videos I have seen, they say to remove this part in order to remove the whole roof rack. Right now, I'm trying not to remove that part because it just seems like a lot of work to put it back and remove it. So I'm just gonna try to take everything off without removing that, and if it's possible, you guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. For this, you gotta look at the crossbar. It's up here. All I'm doing is just pulling this down and putting my hand up there. You need this right here. It helps a lot. And then you just take out these and it should come right off. See how there's 3, 1, 2, and 3. So right underneath, right in here, the screw's right there. Same thing in the back. You go in the back, reach your hands in there, and then you'll see 2 screws right there. Same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna show you where the front is real quick. Front would be right here. Okay, so there, here, and you should be good. And it's off. No more stock roof rack. No bars, no more bars. That's it. All right, so I laid all this down right here. I had to go to Harbor Freight and buy this. What is it called again? This is called a nut insert right here. And it's to insert this into the top of my frame. You screw this on, and when you press it, this thing, the pressure will push this right into the frame. This thing's about 25 bucks. They're not, this doesn't sponsor me, but that's where I got it. If you guys want to go to Harbor Freight and buy one, it comes with all these tools, but you really don't need anything. Just use the one they give you. And then all these black bolts right here goes into the crossbars. So all this black crossbars right here, that's where all these little bolt goes in. So you get all this right here. Put a washer into all of them, and then everything has a washer. And these right here goes into this silver one. Remember the silver one I was talking about? This silver one is actually for the front piece. This helps with the noise reduction right here, and I'll put that on here so it will look like this right there, just like that. Okay, screw this on, put this in, screw it in. So all of them like that, and all this right here, you would want to put them onto the screw so you can get rid of all the air because it's liquid and it'll dry and it won't just unscrew itself as you're off-roading or putting stuff on there. All that, and then you put the rack on, and then we'll be done. Take this, put this in, move it all the way to the area right there. I put it right on top so I know where and how many I need. Okay, 2 on each. So just keep doing that all the way. And then when you turn it around, hopefully it's all in the same place still, and you'll be good. So the stock Subaru drill, the hole right here is smaller than what we need. So you gotta drill it to 3/8 size right here, and then it would be bigger enough to actually fit. Yep. I'm gonna need. That's how it looks like on the other side. You see how it's crunched up and it's broken to pieces now? Or like, well, it anchors it in. So if you put 8 of those, it is not going anywhere. Just make sure it's weather sealed. Just finished the front. Yeah. Adding on the crossbars, just like that. And then this one will go right here, right there. And then I just need to put this in there. And it's pretty much gonna go all the way to the back, because I don't have a sunroof or moonroof, so I don't really need to. It's looking really nice so far. Really dope. All right, I got the roof rack on. It's glued in, so it's a little bit loose still, but it's looking really nice. I put all the crossbar on right now. I think I should just tighten everything. Looking dope. It is so sturdy. 600 pounds. It's not going anywhere. I still need to put the whole interior back, but we're running out of time, so I'm gonna move that really fast. And we're done. Everything's back. Only took us like an hour to put everything back. Oh man, putting it back was a lot easier than taking it off. So it's actually, I love it. I love the way this looks. I can't wait to finish it. We still got the light bar, the spotlight, everything still more to go. Got the tires up there. Yeah, and then we're done for the day. Probably gonna continue this tomorrow. Anyways, let's head home. This project was such a fun project. It was not that hard. It was more tedious and kind of needing to remember what screws goes where and what part goes where. Other than that, taking apart the car was very enjoyable. I mean, now I know a lot about my car. I know how to take out the inside. I know how the seatbelt works. I know how all the screws work. And pretty much I know how to take off the handle too if I ever want to replace it. A lot of the things I learned today, which is awesome. Now, my roof rack feels so sturdy, like it's part of the car. I threw the tire up there and it just feels great. There's a lot more things I want to do to this car, but today was the day to all about Prinsu. All about Prinsu roof rack, because that roof rack just made my Subaru Crosstrek look so sick. So sick. So installing that thing was easy after you take everything inside out, and then once you put it all back up, it just looks perfect. You do have to drill that hole if you guys saw that part and make it a little bit bigger. It's not hard, super easy. If you guys have any questions, I'll be sure to answer them there. If not, follow me on Instagram, Meesubi Road,
And I'll catch you guys in the next video. More on my Subaru in the future vlogs. All right, I'll catch you guys later. My name is Andy. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. I'll see you later. Peace out.